All right, we got her on the ropes. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. I see. I was hoping that they'd make us come up the incinerator, and I wasn't saying anything because I wanted to see if you guys clued into where the bones could go. I thought she would say that she put it in the incinerator or something, and I don't know. Anyways.
Well, then, what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break?
Isn't it obvious, Your Honor?
Picking on salmonella.
Picking on salmonella.
Mr. Wright, sometimes this court finds it hard to tell whether you're joking or being serious.
Oh. I would prefer it if you remained serious. Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. She was meeting with Steel Samurai.
Order! Are you saying?
Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left her trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai.
She was really gonna eat her steak.
And then you did it. Oh, he put on the Steel Samurai outfit to go get revenge on her.
Ah, that makes sense.
As Hammer, but he was pretending to be Steel Samurai.
Yes, in disguise, because he's pissed off. He'd had enough.
Cool.
That makes sense.
You killed him with your own hands.
Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that the day would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez.
Good luck, Nick.
Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear.
That only a large
yes.
man could handle?
As I'm sure you can see, I am a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe not impossible, but... Silence. I am speaking. The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly have win such a fight. Not to mention, there is proof that I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested it away from him?
Yeah, take that, Right.
If you think that she did it, show us proof.
Nick, look at the data we have on the Steel Samurai spear and the court record. Isn't there something that gets you? Something odd about the Samurai spear?
So, is this where the duct tape comes in? Wait!
Something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim.
Very well. I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I'll have to penalize you.
Oh! Ugh! What's this you're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the samurai spear or not. However, that is no bearing on the case. Meaning, the samurai spear was not the murder weapon.
What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body.
I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the samurai spear was not the weapon. The photo of what happened.
But they took that photo.
This proves that somebody could die.
Ah.
Whether it happened...
they didn't take it?
No, they didn't because old Gumshoe got there on time. This proves that somebody could just die right out in front.
Take.
What? What?
What?
This proves that... But I haven't said anything yet.
I know you well enough by now that you're not going to present the wrong evidence.
Fuck off!
I I can sense it too with my fey blood.
Okay, I picked the wrong evidence. Enough with the sensing. Right, okay, here's the real evidence, Your Honor. What?
Can prove that the samurai spear.
Then it is this then,
Yes,
being the
so-
duct tape. I think we're one step ahead.
Okay.
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning of the action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now, tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? Because it's broken and weak? It's impossible to use. That's...
Even though you
a little
pulled
weak.
it, or
Yeah,
you
I know,
had
right?
like multiple spears lying around.
Yeah, and the joys of Phoenix Wright.
Order!
Forget the fact that we still are going. This entire line of questioning is based on empty plates that we have no proof were empty. Absolutely none. We don't have
Not in
photos
the
from this
courtroom,
scene.
no.
I still say some suspicious dog took the bone.
I know, right? Like a bird could take that up.
Was
or
it
like,
me? No one suspects the dog.
Shifty-eyed dog.
Call me mint chili, I'm on the left.
Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what your... Silence. I'm the one testifying here and I will be heard. Are you quite sane? Are you even quite aware of what you are saying? If the samurai spear was the murder weapon, then pray what was it? How did the hammer... Okay, here's the photo that shows that the fence could be the murder weapon. I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was?
I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well. Let's see what this was. Okay, here we go.
Ah! This? Do I need this?
No, take that.
Oh.
Look at this photo. Booyah! What?
What is this?
What's this?
Why, that's Jack Hammer standing on top of the stairs. Order! If I cannot have the order, in this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright!
And Mr.
What is
Wright
this all
will go to
about?
jail.
This photograph is from 5 years ago. Why'd you say that, Phoenix? You could have said that it was the scene of the murder this year,
Yeah.
and they would have accepted
Very
it,
well.
right? As you can see, the bones that weren't on the plate are not in this photo, proving that he is not the murderer. Like, why not? There's an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is the photo of the very accident. Not a word of this was leaked outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with our current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced through his chest?
What?
Oh?
Are you saying?
Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened this year. To another dude. Happened again!
Rabble. Mr. Wright, continue.
It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. I would say that's almost as hard, or if not harder, than stabbing someone.
Yeah, totally.
Pushing their entire body
Seems a little unlikely.
in the exact way you want them to die, onto fence too.
Well, she's had practice.
Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. And again, that angle and that fence post, that far away, flipping through the air, like...
Yeah.
Though, whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say.
Otherwise, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died the same way that he caused another man to die
Poor Edgeworth.
5 years ago.
Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Ho ho. Very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on the script writing staff. You deny that was what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Mr. Hammer died on the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was found in the studio easy.
Yeah.
Evil Magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer in the space of 15-minute break? Even if I was, it should be on Edgeworth to prove that she didn't.
Yeah.
Like,
Also,
that's what
couldn't
would happen
you-
if we were in the other shoes.
Couldn't you have just thrown the body in the van,
No, that's
finished
it.
your meeting?
Oh, exactly.
Drove up.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, if I
Yeah,
wanted
totally.
to say she carried it, who the fuck's to say she didn't? How could I have disposed of the body? Break in the meeting is 15 minutes located. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1, placed inside his costume? There wasn't enough time.
Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body?
I bet she could move it. You'd be surprised. I bet she could do it. When people think their life depends on it, they can do amazing things, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, that charm of yours. This is not an episode of That's Incredible.
You claim she did everything in 15 minutes. Let me guess, show me proof? Correct, show me proof.
He read my
Everybody's
mind again.
suddenly reading Phoenix's mind.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to do that? Then I won't have you making unsubstantiated claims. Wait a second, how does he know what I'm thinking? Ha! I need only to look at the cold sweat running down your face to know what you're thinking.
Wow, Edward.
Mr. Wright, perhaps you could reconsider that claim. Well, Mr. Wright.
She... Oops, fuck. Sorry. Damn it. There we go.
And
She had another way.
bam.
What if she had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do it in the deed in 15 minutes. And there was another way to carry the body! Interesting. Let's hear it then.
Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body.
Bam.
Whoa, that was accident. It's a good thing I did it on the right evidence. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it!
Man,
Oh,
I wanna see
yeah.
your face.
Recall your testimony. There was a rehearsal. She went to Studio 1, fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Bam! You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then, before anyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate in the costume, etc. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget it was Sal Manella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manella was a conspirator?
Wait, maybe he didn't even know. Wait, how would she have carried the body into the van, though? Pretty heavy.
She would have needed help. But help hired goons.
Alright, goons.
I don't
hired
think the
goons, in
hired
fact.
goons were
Hired goons we should have brought up a long time ago.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yes, she could have carried the body there. She has 4 guys that follow her around and almost killed me, and Gumshoe was there to witness that. So, like, anyway,
No, I think that he would have to know about it.
the chat eats popcorn. I'm picturing people on the internet. Of course he was. He was. I'm not sure. I don't know what I
feel
think
like
now.
she would need help. And to like get his costume off and get his other costume on quick enough.
I don't know.
She had to get rid of his steak. There were 2 plates.
The 5 guys, though. I'm gonna say, of course he.
I think
I
he
don't.
was.
I think that gets too messy. All right, I'll say he was. See what happens. Of course, Sal Manella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to have been placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done it alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. I am still surprised they didn't make us come up with the incinerator part of
Yeah.
the plot. Well, Miss Vasquez, Shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose. You win. It was fun. I win.
No rubble.
All right, we're gonna figure out what the fuck is going on here at the why she seems so confident after this.